what's happening, Cross Point? Hey, Chris here. I am on location at our summer camp up at WoodLead. Check it out. Isn't this awesome? I know, right? I know it's a brand new camp for Cross Point, so I wanted to come up here myself and talk to you guys about what you need to know for summer camp 2022. We are headed up to WoodLead, as you know. What is WoodLead? Where is it at? Tell me more. I know these are all the questions I have too. So what I did is I brought in our good friend Mike here. He is a WoodLead camp expert, okay? He has been multiple times. He is also the Young Life director, and even cooler, he's one of us. You'll catch him in the rows on a Sunday as he is part of our church here at Cross Point. So, Mike, we are here to talk to you about WoodLead this summer, okay? First of all, we're going up for junior high and high school, is that correct?
Yep, yeah. Junior high, July 11th through 15th, and high school, the very next week, the 16th through the 21st.
Dude, this is going to be awesome. So basically what you just said is I'm driving home with junior high, sleeping in the parking lot, going back with high school.
That's right.
Awesome. Sign me up. Sign me up. Awesome. Can you talk a little bit about the theme this year up at WoodLead and what will students be learning? What are we talking about this year? And give us a little lowdown on that.
WoodLead is always going to talk about who Jesus is, telling the stories through the Gospels, helping kids get a clear picture of the character of Jesus, the person of Jesus, and how they can relate to him. So they'll hear about who he is as the Son of God. They're going to hear about what sin is, and that'll be clearly defined in teen content, kind of teen speak, so they'll have a really good understanding. They're going to get to know what the cross is and what it means for them. They're going to hear about the resurrection, and then they're going to hear about new life with Jesus in light of the resurrection. WoodLead does a really great job with different kinds of skits and presentations and and some really fun humor. So they'll see the gospel, they'll hear the gospel. In cabin time, they'll unpack and have dialogue of the gospel with their small group leader from Cross Point. And what's really great, and why I love this partnership, is we have a lot of kids who are church homeless. They don't have a church yet. Mm-hmm. And so our kids will get an opportunity to make those kids feel really welcome. And then new kids are going to get to know you and get to know all of our other leaders. So they'll immediately feel like Cross Point's their place, even while we're at WoodLead. So
can we go now? No, we got to wait. Okay, that's all right. All right. I know what some of you guys are wondering, right? How does this tie into the vision for Cross Point Youth? It ties in perfectly. As you know, our vision is to lead students into a growing relationship with Jesus. And let me tell you, from talking to Mike, from what I know about WoodLead, this is going to fit perfectly. We're excited. This is going to help your students take the next step in their faith and grow in that personal relationship with Jesus. And Mike talked about, man, small groups are so important to this. We're going to have our team up there. We got several of our leaders from Cross Point going to continue to disciple our youth through that small group time. So we're excited for small group and see what God does up there at camp. Now, Mike, I got a couple practical questions for you because I know that some of you are wondering this. What are we eating all week up at WoodLead? Is there like a cafe? Is this Mike grilling hot dogs? Like, what is this? Are we going to get some of the elders to come up? I mean, what, you know?
Yeah, I've been a youth minister for 20 years. I've been to every camp in Southern California. WoodLead has the best food. They have a professional chef. They've got a commercial kitchen. There's seconds. The food is served by other high school kids. Everything you can imagine. There's dessert at lunch and dinner, which is my favorite part. But breakfast, lunch, and dinner, great meals. Let's see, dietary restrictions. So peanut allergies, tree nut allergies, gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, all that is covered at WoodLead and made in a totally separate kitchen. So I've never had a problem with dietary restrictions. We just need to know ahead of time what those are. There's also, at WoodLead, we've got the Gold Cup, which is our coffee shop. So very similar to Starbucks, lots of the same drinks, open before breakfast, open throughout the day. So bring money for that. And then there's the Sugar Barrel. And so that's kind of like Dairy Queen meets, a snack shack. And so everything from chips and ice cream and milkshakes and candy, soda, like all this stuff throughout the day for kids to munch on and hang out.
That's where I'm going to be leading my junior high small groups from.
Me too.
You also mentioned professional chef. Don't let Pastor Don know this because he'll probably try to show up and crash and be like, I'm here for the kids. And I'll be like, Don, you're here for the chef. Yeah. All right. Another practical question. Sleeping. What does it look like? Is there dorm rooms? Are they out in the woods? Is it bring your own sleeping bag? Like, what does this look like?
This is also something I love about WoodLead. So the cabins are awesome. There's about 14 to 18 students and leaders per cabin. Cool rustic vibe. So we're all the way up in Gold Country. Matter of fact, WoodLead is a California historic building. So you can check that out. But the cabins are really nice, bunk beds, memory foam mattresses, and WoodLead provides all the linen. So sheets, blankets, pillow, and towel are all provided. You don't need to bring a sleeping bag. I would bring a towel for the pool, but like your shower towels provided, bathrooms and showers in the cabins. Really nice facilities. Really fun place. Really comfortable.
That's awesome. Okay, that sounds really great. Now, last practical question. Okay, now I got some street cred with the families here because I took them houseboating last year and I brought them all back safely.
Yes.
But man, are our students going to be safe at camp? I mean, are we out literally in the woods? Are we, what's safety look like here at WoodLead?
Yeah. So first thing, we take a charter bus. So we'll leave here at 6 a.m. on a bus with.
Whoa. 6 a.m.?
6 a.m.
Okay, all right.
Here from Cross Point, but we got a bathroom, reclining seats, and TVs on this bus. So we're riding in style.
Okay.
So I love that because we're not worried about leaders falling asleep and driving. So one, we get there really safe. We come home really safe. And while we're at camp, the great thing is they're very equipped, very prepared. Like, if anything happens, the gates to camp are locked throughout the day. There's tons of camp staff, tons of staff on patrol making sure kids are safe. Not to mention, also in addition, there's a doctor and a paramedic on site at what's called the GauzePad. So we actually have a full medical staff that can treat just about anything at camp, and then we have a plan to get kids down the hill and safely to a hospital if needed.
Awesome. Cool.
Super
This
cool.
sounds great. Okay, I'm in. Also, I saw some chatter that cell phone blackout is back. And let me tell you, you and I have talked about this a lot. Those screens, they're so great and so terrible at the same time. And so this week really is designed around helping students get away from the screen and actually engage in real conversation with real people.
Yep.
So what's the rule on cell phones?
Cell phones, they can take them on the bus on the way up, and then they'll get them on the way back. But we collect them before they step foot on camp property. So parents will have our contact info.
Yep.
But the best way to get a hold of us is for you guys as parents to call the camp or email the camp if there's something you need to get a hold of. Now, communication with kids, honestly, you guys, send your kid a letter or a care package. Like, it's one of the coolest things when kids get mail while they're at camp, so I really encourage you to do that. All the information will be in the parent letter that will come from Chris and I in just a few weeks as we dial up some important details about different themed days during camp. But we will collect the cell phones. Those will be locked up for a whole week, and then they'll get them back. And really, the first day and a half, kids are still in a digital coma, but when you see them wake up, I promise you every year, every kid tells me the same thing by day 3. I'm so glad I don't have my phone. And they're stoked. They make all these promises. I'm never going back to my phone. And then as soon as they get it back on the bus, they're kissing it and calling it their baby. So whatever.
Yes. So as Mike said, I'll give you my personal cell. I'll also be updating every day on our Crosspoint Youth Instagram. I'll do videos, pictures. So we'll be sure to give you guys plenty of updates all week. Okay. Now, the question, and I know you've been doing this a long time like me, this is when I was here every year, but my student doesn't know anyone. And we've talked about this. This one always breaks my heart because there's a difference in the students who went to camp and didn't go to camp. And again, this is where I've met some of my best friends through summer camp, and I didn't know them prior to camp. So I often tell parents, hey, if you can help push them on the bus for me, you're going to have to pull them off. What would you say to that parent that's watching this going, okay, I kind of like this Chris guy, this Mike guy's growing on me, but my student doesn't know anyone, right? What do we say to that student?
Yeah, that happens all the time. That happens all the time. I want to encourage you and empower you as a parent to do what's best for your kid. I think you know that summer camp's really great. The shared experience is valuable, and it's for a lifetime. And so we want to work together to help your student feel comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. So I typically make a deal with a kid, and this comes from the Young Life side of things. And Chris and I talked about this, and we're both in agreement that we'll make this promise, this guarantee to every kid, that if you don't have one of the best weeks of your life, we will refund all the money that you paid for camp. And yes, you heard me right, parents. If they don't have the best week, one of the best weeks of their life, we will refund their money to you and for camp. And I've been going to WoodLead since 2007. I've never had to refund a kid, and I've made that guarantee hundreds and hundreds of times. They'll get to know people really quick. Here's the thing I know for a fact, because this happens every year. Kids come up, maybe knowing 1 or 2 people, but I have testimony video of kids saying, I came up with no friends, I'm leaving with family. It's just what God does in kids' lives. And so it's the strongest sense of community. We just need your help getting them on the bus, whatever's necessary. But
and I'll take it a step further this year, parents. Out of my own pocket, I will bring your student lunch. Wherever he or she wants from, if they honestly can come back from camp and say it wasn't cool, I'll bring them lunch wherever they want, where it's from, and I'll bring it. Okay, so encourage us, work with us on that. Let us know the questions they have or how we can help, or maybe introducing them to one of us on a Sunday or a Wednesday. We'd love to connect with you in that way. Okay, lastly, signups. Always a big question. I know there's a $100 deposit. So can you talk a little bit about how the signups work? Which there's a full page on Crosspoint Church's website with information on this. But how do they sign up?
Yeah, so you sign up. You can go to Crosspoint's website. You can find the link there. You can also check us out on Instagram or Facebook at Chino Valley Young Life, Chino Valley YL, or Chino Valley Wildlife. That's what our ministry to middle school kids is called. Or you can Google Chino Valley Young Life and go to and sign up directly there. So there's an online registration and then a health form, a digital health form. You just need to get those two things filled out. $100 deposit. Camp price is $650. But May 21st, coming up pretty quick, is a 5K. This is the easiest way to pay for camp as a donation and to help other people send your student to camp. So look for information on the 5K. That's happening at Crosspoint. It's a total family event too. It's for kids. It's for grandparents. It's for parents. It's just going to be a bunch of fun on a Saturday morning. But here's the thing: space is limited. I just checked the sign-up sheets. We have 41 spots on contract.
Yes.
I'm going to work with the camp to see if we can pull a couple more. But right now, I think we only have 2 spots left.
Dude, let's go.
So if you're not signed up for camp
for high school.
For high school.
High school, yep.
I think for wildlife camp, for middle school camp at WoodLead, I think we probably have like 5 spots. Cool. I mean, we've got almost collectively, here's the good news, parents, and I love this, is we will have set right now 77, I think we'll be at about 85 kids and leaders to camp this summer. And either of those, most of those kids already participated at Crosspoint, but a bunch of them don't. And I'm excited because what we have planned is to bring those kids in and help reach them, build community with them, and then reach their families. So that's why we're doing what we do.
Awesome.
But space is limited.
Yes.
You really, if you're not signed up, you need to get on it right now.
Yep. All right, well, that's all the info you need to know, parents. Right below this, Jerry and the team will post a link to the packing list, so you can download that. I'll have them with me on a Sunday. Email me, but let us know your questions. This should be everything you need to know for camp. We're excited. Check-in times, as Mike said, 6 a.m. for both junior high on July 11th and high school on July 16th, and then we'll be back here at 11 p.m.
11 p.m.
Okay.
We'll have dinner. So
yes.
they'll be fed.
Yep. You will need to send them with a little bit of cash for the drive up and drive back. But again, all that will be here in the packing list. So we're looking forward to this at Crosspoint_YTH. For more info, thanks for watching, parents. We'll see you soon.